Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to crack the customer code. We're going to look at the three very different ways your customers make decisions and give you a simple playbook to match your marketing to their exact mindset. So let's just jump right in with the big one, the question every single business owner wants to answer. What is really going on inside your customer's head when they decide to buy something? Because it's not always a straight line, and it's definitely not a one-size-fits-all process. The secret to all of this is understanding that customers basically follow one of three main paths to a purchase. We've got extensive problem solving, limited problem solving, and routine problem solving. And knowing which path your customer's on, well, that's the key to making your marketing actually work. Okay, let's dive into the first one, which is also the most complex. It's called extensive problem solving. This is for the really big stuff, the high-stakes purchases where your customer is pretty much starting with a blank slate. Just think about a small business owner who's decided they need to buy their very first major piece of industrial equipment, or maybe a really complex new software system. I mean, they don't know the top brands, they don't know what features they should even care about, or how to begin comparing them. They just know they have a problem, but the solution? It's a total mystery. So here's the big takeaway for your marketing. You have to stop selling and start teaching. Seriously, your whole job is to become that helpful guide. You need to be the one providing the white papers, the super detailed spec sheets, the explainer videos, all the stuff that helps them understand their own problem. And then, only then, do you position your product as the perfect solution. And right here, you can see how the whole game just completely changes. The second a customer gets even a little bit of baseline knowledge, your job shifts. It's not about teaching anymore. Now, it's all about standing out from the crowd. And that brings us right to our second path, limited problem solving. And I'll tell you, for most businesses out there, this is where the real competitive battles are fought and won every single day. So just imagine a customer who is buying a new laptop for their team. They already know what they're looking for, right? They need a certain amount of RAM, a specific screen size, a good warranty, and they probably already know a few of the major brands. They're not starting from scratch. They are in full-on comparison mode. For these customers, your marketing has got to be razor sharp. It's all about making your brand pop. Why is your product faster, more reliable, a better value than the other guys? Things like comparison charts, glowing customer reviews, and super clear messaging about what makes you unique, those are your best friends here. And finally, that brings us to the third and honestly, the simplest path. It's the one we all follow every day for tons of little decisions. It's called routine problem solving. And here, we're talking about pure, simple habit. This is that business owner who just automatically reorders from the same office supply company month after month. Or, the person who grabs the same brand of coffee without even thinking about it. It's like the whole decision-making process gets, bypassed. They feel a need, and bam, they make the purchase. Their brain's already done the work a long time ago. Okay, now this is where it gets really, really strategic for you as a business owner. When your customer is in this routine mode, your marketing playbook literally splits in two. It all depends on where you sit in the market. So look, if you're the leader, the go-to brand, your job is simple. Reinforce that habit. Be everywhere. Make it ridiculously easy to reorder. Use reminder ads. Don't give them a single reason to even think about switching. But what if you're the challenger? Well, then you have one job and one job only. Break that habit. You've got to jolt them out of that autopilot with a crazy offer, a killer new feature, something that forces them to stop and reconsider their routine. Okay, so let's pull all of this together into a clear, actionable playbook for you. Because the most effective marketing isn't about having the loudest voice. It's about having the right conversation at exactly the right time. So here's the bottom line. You've got to figure out which of these modes your customer is in. If they're lost and need a guide, you educate them. If they're weighing their options and need a reason to pick you, you differentiate. And if they're on autopilot, you either reinforce that habit with everything you've got, or you do whatever it takes to disrupt it. All right, now you've got the framework. So the real question for you is this. When a customer thinks about the problem your business solves, which path are they on? And more importantly, is your marketing actually built to meet them there? Or are you maybe speaking the wrong language entirely? Getting that alignment right, that can change absolutely everything.